Let's start alphabetically, if you don't mind, a little bit with Derrick Bruce, first of all, and what you see in him, why you were attracted to him, and how he ended up becoming a Beaver.
Sure. Coach Gottlieb and Coach Thompson brought his name to me early on, the end of May, or beginning of June, when we were all in place. When we talked about what we would look for in this recruiting class, and we had the decisions to make. Would we use the scholarships that might come available from the 2014 Beaver recruiting class, or should we save it knowing we don't have any seniors? We made that decision to save them. Then what do we look for? We knew we needed a point guard, a combo guard, a big wing, and a post. And so let's come up with a list. And Derrick's name came up on the list right away, along with Stevie's son. They sold me on his ability to make plays, to score inside and out. His level-headedness, the fact that he didn't like to lose, but didn't wear his emotion on the sleeves, right? So they're selling me on these. We're contacting his coaches. Underrated coach. He's going to be one of the best point guards in the country. You need to get in there now. So we did our due diligence, and I said, listen, I need to see him play. I need to see him play multiple times, and I need to find out through our conversations over the next couple months that he's the right kind of kid. And so that's what we did, and we never varied from that. And I think that's what won over the AAU coach, is that we were upfront and honest and never wavered. And so as we evaluated him through July and had the conversations, he was hands down the top player at that position in our eyes. His ability to make plays for himself, shoot it, make plays for his teammate, get to the rim, defend with length, and really compete. And so all those characteristics, along with, once we discovered through those conversations, he's a good kid with great character. We knew he was the guy. And then it all fell into place because he fell in love with those same things he was looking for through us here at Oregon State. And
according to his AAU coach, who might be a little biased, but that he may be the most underrated point guard in the country, and this is a coach that's worked with a lot of fine players through the years and developed them well and coached them well. And he's a defender, too. You mentioned the length, but a 6'8" wingspan.
Yes.
Did you see that manifest?
We did. He was a guy that, if it wasn't going well for him offensively, he impacted the game on the defensive and getting into passing lanes, creating havoc, pressuring the ball. And so it was neat to see that when the ball wasn't going in the hoop, he didn't just mail it in. He found another way, and that's what was most impressive. And it's funny because his AAU guy said, "You're getting a steal." And I said, "You might say that now." I said, "But in 2 to 3 years, you won't look at it as a steal. He'll be getting a steal for the program he's involved in."